Why did the Prohibition Amendment allow loopholes? Imagine a law so strict that it leaves room for clever workarounds and sneaky tricks. That's exactly what happened with the Prohibition era in the United States. The 18th Amendment, ratified in 1919, banned the manufacturing, sale, and transportation of alcoholic beverages starting in 1920. But it wasn't a simple, clear-cut ban. The way it was written opened the door for all sorts of oddities and loopholes. First, the amendment didn't explicitly ban all alcohol. It targeted intoxicating liquors, but left the specifics up to Congress. Congress then passed the Volstead Act, which defined intoxicating liquor as anything with over 0.5% alcohol by volume. This meant beverages with very low alcohol content, like near beer, could still be sold legally. Some brewers took advantage of this by making drinks just below the limit or adding alcohol after production to stay under the threshold. Another big loophole involved religious exemptions. The law allowed wine to be used for religious ceremonies. Some clergy and congregations exploited this by creating fake religious services or appointing fake priests to legally obtain alcohol for personal use. This led to bizarre scenes where alcohol was smuggled into churches disguised as sacramental wine. Enforcement was another challenge. Law enforcement agencies were often underfunded, understaffed, and sometimes corrupt. Organized crime groups bribed officials to ignore illegal alcohol production and distribution. The vast size of the country made it easy for bootleggers to smuggle alcohol across borders, lakes, and rural areas. This led to a thriving underground industry of illegal bars called speakeasies and bootlegging operations. Industrial alcohol, which was meant for cleaning or manufacturing, also became a target for bootleggers. They would chemically alter industrial alcohol to make it drinkable. The government responded by poisoning industrial alcohol to prevent this, but many people died from drinking the tainted spirits. Public resistance added to the chaos. Many Americans still wanted alcohol, and juries often refused to convict violators. The term scofflaw was coined for those who openly defied prohibition laws. All these factors combined to create a patchwork of strange and wacky responses. Fake religious ceremonies, disguised bootleggers, and legal gray areas all stemmed from the way the law was written and enforced. The loopholes weren't accidental. They were built into the system because of vague language, exemptions, and the practical difficulties of enforcing such a sweeping ban. That's why the Prohibition era became famous for its legal oddities and weird loopholes.